Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Mr. Yudi. In this chance, I want to tell you about my proposal, the effect of authentic listening materials on vocational high school students' grammar skill. First, I want to talk about the background of my research. English in Indonesia is one of the foreign languages that is taught by the teacher to students in Indonesia. Teacher role in teaching English is to help students to learn the language and be responsible in class when the learning process occurs. So, what happened in the class and what students are doing is the responsible of a teacher. The teachers control the class. Teacher needs to collect and give all the resources that will be used for the learning activity with the student in order to achieve the teaching and learning process, which is the material. The material should be given in a good way and in a good material. In this case, simplified material and authentic material. It is usual for the teachers to give the simplified material. They prefer to use simplified material rather than authentic material. So in this research, the research wants to know authentic material. Is it really helpful or not for the students' grammar ability? Authentic material is a term referring to a material that are made by native speakers, and it can be used in listening classroom but not specifically designed for learning education. Next, I want to tell you about the research question. There are two. The first one, do authentic materials make a significant difference to simplified material in vocational high school students regarding their grammar skill? Second, what is the student opinion about authentic listening material as an alternative material? From these both questions, researchers make hypotheses. The first one, authentic material make a significant difference to simplified material in vocational high school students regarding their grammar skill. And the second one, the student is helped by the presence of the authentic listening material. Next is the significance of the study. From a theoretical significance, the researcher will give an insight about the importance of authentic listening material and provide it to the students and observe their improvement in grammar. The practical significance, the researcher hope that teachers, students, and school will know the benefit of authentic material and it may be implemented in the classroom. The researcher also hope that the future researcher will have some knowledge, a foundation of knowledge regarding this area, and will explore more about things that haven't been explored by the researchers. Next is about the key term. There are authentic material, grammar, authentic listening material, and listening. As I mentioned before, authentic material is made specifically not for education. So it is like a real life conversation. Language designed for social purpose in general and not only limited to language teaching. Authentic listening material is similar, but it is scoped to the listening area, while grammar refers to sentence or the structure or system that is implemented in English, while listening a process of learning English language that involves human ability in hearing. Next is the research design. The researcher used qualitative research approach in this design, and regarding to answer the research question, the researcher used quasi-experimental research because there are two groups. The experimental group, which is the students that are given authentic material, and the control group, which are students who doesn't receive authentic listening material. Instead, they receive a simplified material. And this researcher compare both data from the experimental group and the control group. Setting and sample. The setting is located in one of the vocational high school at Tulungagung, which is why the researcher choose vocational high school, because the student in vocational high school is prepared for work. So it is better for them to take the real action. Sample people and population, this study takes students from several classes in 11th grade. The students that are participated in the study, there are 40 students in total. They are chosen because 11th grade students are in the middle classes, which makes them focus on the material and prepare for their apprenticeship. The data collection, the first one is pre-test, contains 50 questions, and each question has 2 points, which in total 100 points. Same as the post-test, there are 50 questions after they are giving the authentic and simplified material for both groups. 50 questions, each question has 2 points. And the third one, questionnaire, for answering the second research questions, there are 25 items, and the range of points in each item, there are 4, strongly agree, disagree, and strongly disagree. The range is from 4 to 1. For the data analysis, for the both tests, they are analyzed by using 2 sample t-tests, or is also known as independent t-tests. It's used SPSS, which gives the researcher insight about the score means. If the seek to tell is less than 0.05, the authentic material means it is very effective than simplified material. If the seek to tell is more than 0.05, it means that the authentic material makes no difference with simplified material. Simplified material are material that are made for school, for education purpose. And the research for the questionnaire, researcher needs to analyze the questionnaire from Google Classroom and convert it to the Microsoft Excel. As I mentioned earlier, each item has a score from 4 to 1, and researcher make all of the items in total, and if the average scores is more than 2.5, it means that the student prefer use authentic material rather than simplified material, and authentic material really helps the student's grammar ability. If less than 2.5, which means the authentic material is not better than the simplified material. Okay, I think that's all from me. I hope you can learn something from this presentation, and I'm sorry if I had some mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.